Hello? Okay. Well, I think that's good.
Yeah. This is our podcast that doesn't have a name. I'm Sean,
I'm Abdul.
and we're going to be here for 25 minutes.
We should introduce ourselves, probably.
Sure, you start.
My name is Abdul Aziz. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been doing that for almost 4 years now.
Abdul Aziz Comedy.
Yeah, go to abdulazizcomedy.com and you'll see a limited amount of content.
Yeah, I'm Sean Hodgins, and if you search my name or that address, seanhodgins.com, it will probably take you to all of my stuff. It will.
Yeah. I don't know, what else? What else do you do?
What else do I do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a student right now, McMaster, and I would consider myself an inventor.
Yeah. I would say you're an inventor.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's all the clarification I need.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's good.
Yeah. And we are in Canada.
Yeah, we're in Canada.
That's probably important because people will want to turn it off right there.
Yeah, we're
Lost half of our viewers.
I was like, well, I don't want to hear about how they spell color with a U.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason why I like making stuff like this is because I feel like so much Canadian content is garbage that I have to push the average up. I have to do everything I can to try and push the average up.
Well, like, what is the deal with Canadian content? Like,
all right, Jerry Seinfeld.
No, right. I was gonna say that. What's the deal? Like, do they buy their cameras from old production companies in the States from 25 years ago?
Yeah, I think all the cameras actually film on strips of dried mayonnaise.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Does that have some properties of film?
Yeah, because their cinematography department and their craft services department are the same department.
Well, that works for them, but I don't know. Like, the quality is literally like
it's
a quarter,
crazy.
if not worse, than any American show.
It's
What's a good Canadian show?
like good quality. Mr. D is pretty good quality.
Mr. D.
Like cinematographic quality.
So they bought good cameras.
Yeah, I guess so. Or they're just using DSLRs, which are the cameras that we're using.
Yeah.
Also we're poor.
Well, also anyone can have the best camera in their pocket. Like, iPhone cameras are unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's no excuse for, like, Sherlock or whatever show.
No, Sherlock is BBC. It's very good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's no excuse for Murdoch's Mysteries.
That's what I was thinking of.
But here's the thing. I heard that Murdoch's Mysteries is actually really good. Like, it is one of the most popular shows in most countries other than Canada.
Where, like, they get all their stuff from 20 years ago. Like, they're just catching up to
Yeah,
North
yeah,
America.
like all the Middle Eastern countries.
Yeah. Like, what movie did you watch when you were a kid? You said you watched it like a million times.
I think it was, there were a lot of movies that I watched.
Yeah.
Do you mean Aladdin? Because I definitely watched it.
Was it Aladdin? No, I didn't mean Aladdin.
Back to the Future, I watched that a million times.
Okay.
It's the best movie ever made.
No, I think you were pretty well caught up.
Wasn't
there one though? I feel like one, or like TV shows that came out here, you would watch them like on VHS or something.
I remember when I lived in the Middle East. I lived in the UAE for 6 years when I was a kid. So and I remember watching an Arabic version of that Steve Martin movie, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Okay.
And it wasn't dubbed in Arabic. They just transcribed the script, translated it to Arabic, and then hired Arabic actors to do the exact same movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Debatable.
Fair enough. I don't think that was the movie because maybe I'm just like thinking of everything as a whole.
I think I've watched so much television and
Well, I
film.
think you just mentioned that you watched some movie over and over again. I don't know what it was.
Well, we could probably like extrapolate backwards from what my personality is now to what movie influenced me the most.
There's a joke here. Drawing a blank.
Yeah. Was it a cartoon or was it live action?
I think it was a cartoon.
Oh, I think maybe we should let the listeners know that we've been friends for 10 years. So,
yeah,
there's
10,
it's been 10 horrible years.
That's why we're starting the podcast.
Because we're trying to bring spark back into our relationship. We went to a counselor.
Yeah, there's a counselor sitting on the other side of the camera right
now. He looks disappointed.
Yeah, well, he's also just doodling,
I think. So throughout the podcast, there will be a lot of references to our shared history.
Which we will try to remember to explain.
Yeah.
But sometimes we'll just continue on and we'll say something completely irrelevant to the conversation.
Yeah.
To you guys.
If you guys have any questions about, I guess, what we were talking about.
Oh, you can tweet at us.
Tweet at Sean Hodgins.
But it's not live, so we'll have to answer them next week.
Yeah, or never. More likely never.
No, that's not my Twitter.
I'm
going to use the Idle Hands dev.
Okay.
It'll be here for our video.
Yeah.
Video people.
And my Twitter is going to be at Abdul Aziz Comedy.
So, yeah. I guess if anyone has any complaints, don't tweet at us.
No, please tweet at Sean if you have any complaints. And then any positive feedback, please tweet at me.
So you get some crazy ego, and I know the reality.
Why doesn't Sean ever want to do the podcast?
I do my own mean tweet section. You do
It's like
I don't know.
I don't
Happy tweets.
Oh yeah, I'll
tweets.
be the Jimmy Fallon of our podcast. Untalented and giggly.
Right. We're both doing a pretty good job of that right now.
What were we talking about? Oh, Canadian content. It's terrible.
It is awful.
Yeah.
So we need to bump it up.
Yeah, that's what we're doing this. We're bumping it up.
Anyone can make a good TV show now.
That's a good name for the podcast. Bump it up.
Oh, bump it up.
Not anyone can make a good TV show. Or maybe that would be a good name for the podcast.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'll change every week.
Hello and welcome back to...
There's no continuity here. Let's introduce ourselves every week.
Oh, yeah.
No, bump it up. But it kind of sounds like, a movie that would have a dog in it and plays basketball.
Oh, yeah, bump it up. With your nose, in parentheses, with your nose.
Or bump it up. I don't know, I just picture weird things.
Oh, like porn?
No.
Okay.
Like bros chest bumping.
I would watch a YouTube channel that was just bros chest bumping.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But different people all the time?
Different styles of chest bump?
Yeah, you could go through all the styles, but it could be just random
Sean,
people on
what
the
are the
street.
different styles of chest bumping?
Well, you got I don't know.
You got nip to nip.
Yeah.
You got the jump.
You get the one where the one guy's way too big and knocks the other guy over. That's classic.
That's always a hilarious one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chest bumps. I don't even think that's what they're called. But.
Yeah. So check out our YouTube channel, Sean and Abdul.
That's what it's called right now.
Yeah, for these bro bump videos.
No, that'll be probably a different channel.
Check out the Bump It Up YouTube channel.
That'll be Bump It Up. If you like seeing bros chest bumping, people you don't even know, people on the street, we're just gonna go up to some random people, ask them to chest bump.
We're gonna get some chest bump videos on Bump It Up Follow us at Bump It Up on Twitter.
I don't think I've ever chest bumped someone and it wasn't a joke to me.
It meant so much
To the other person? But I've never been in a situation where I was genuine, like, let's bump chest because something awesome just happened.
Yeah.
It's too...
You're more of a mouth-on-mouth kind of guy every time something good happens.
Yeah, and nothing has ever happened that's been good so far.
All right, so we don't know what this podcast is about. It's going to be about. But...
And we don't have a title yet.
We don't have a title. Could be Bump It Up.
It's a working title.
Could be anyone can make a TV show.
It'll probably say Sean and Abdul.
Have a podcast.
Yeah. Or this is a podcast. Nah.
I genuinely hope the title isn't Sean and Abdul Have a Podcast.
Sean and Abdul sounds good, but I don't like the way it looks on the screen. I have this problem with the way some words go together.
Okay, let me ask you this. What if we make your name bigger than my name?
Or my name in black and the rest of the font in white.
And then also on a white background.
Yeah. Well, YouTube is already white background. Sean and that other guy.
Sean and Brown.
It's the and that I don't like.
Okay.
It's the N and then the A.
What if we do an apostrophe?
Unless it was a capital A, but I don't know how I feel about that.
What if we do a classic apostrophe N? Sean in Abdul.
No.
What if we do an ampersand?
No, I don't think that works either.
What if we do a plus sign?
Maybe the ampersand. But
Wait, what did you think an ampersand was?
I just didn't even picture it. I just went on to the next thing.
I just discounted it at a hand. Based on the history of your ideas, I figured
the capital A might work. The plus, I don't know how I feel. Because you got to think about the way people search for things. But no one's going to be searching for it. But if someone hears about it, how do they find it? I always think about that stuff.
Sean and Abdul.
Yeah.
But
with spaces.
Yeah.
But I just don't know the words. They just don't play well together.
In your head?
On the screen.
Would it be better?
In my head, they sound good.
Okay.
Well, we're open to suggestions.
Yeah, so if you have any suggestions that are not mean, tweet them at me. And if you have any suggestions that are mean jokes, tweet them at Sean.
Yeah, and any suggestions for the title that are mean, also tweet them at me.
Any title suggestions that are positive and constructive, tweet them at me.
We're not going to get any tweets, though.
Oh, for sure not.
Well, maybe with your 5,000 followers.
Oh,
10.
Yeah.
It's 5 now.
It's 5 now.
Right. You
Yeah.
lost that 5,000 in that really bad joke episode.
I shouldn't have used the N-word.
Nuggets.
Those bots didn't like it. That was...
Chicken McNuggets.
Chicken McNuggets. Yeah, the Chicken McNuggets. That ruined me. That tweet. Okay, for listeners, the context to that was 3 years ago, Sean gave me a Christmas gift that was 10,000 Twitter followers that are all Russian robots.
It was a pretty good joke, but I didn't set it up as well as I'd like to.
Yeah.
What was I trying to do with your phone?
You were just trying to get it so my phone blew up.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, and it did.
Mm-hmm.
But, I was trying to also capture it in a Snapchat story.
Okay.
That was the problem.
Didn't work out.
It kind of did, but it wasn't as funny as I hoped.
Because if my phone had blown up, it would have been way funny.
And it also, added them, periodically, 10 every 5 minutes.
Well, I think because...
For, 24 hours. It only cost me $20, and now you're famous.
Kind of.
Yeah, famous with Russians.
Yeah, Russian robots.
Russian robots with female pictures
Yeah.
in bathing suits.
That's exactly my demographic.
It is right now, yeah.
That's where all my comedy is geared towards. So, we don't know what this podcast is going to be called or what it's about, but we're going to talk about things that interest us, I think.
Old jokes.
running jokes that we have had, inside jokes, which audiences love.
They do, actually. We've tested very positive with those.
Yeah, we've had a lot of focus groups that are consisted mainly of our friends that understand the inside jokes, and they have really enjoyed them.
We're also going to be discussing some material,
Yeah.
and it's kind of very, what would you say, sitcom?
Oh, yeah. I guess...
You didn't know what I was talking about at first.
No,
right?
I didn't.
Well, material could be anything.
Yeah.
Could be plots to random YouTube channels.
Could be, like, actual material, like metals and rock.
T-shirts.
Yeah, fabric.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess since I'm a comedian and since Sean likes to create content...
And try to be funny.
Yeah.
I couldn't be a comedian. Well, we don't know.
Yeah, you've never tried?
Never tried.
Yeah.
But, yeah, continue on with what you were saying.
So because of that, I guess we like to kind of collaborate on a lot of content. And right now, our current project is a television show about my experiences in grad school. And I guess to some extent yours as well.
Somewhat of mine. Yours were a little bit worse.
Oh my God.
I didn't leave mine.
Yeah. So I have... my past, I have a sordid past in which I started a PhD and did not complete it.
Which is actually very common,
Is it?
but not in the way you did it.
Oh no, I burned a lot of bridges.
Yeah, surprisingly, a lot of people don't finish their PhDs.
Really?
I think a lot of people learn they can do better things when they're in their PhD.
Oh yeah, that is the power of the PhD. It teaches you that you're better than science.
Being paid like $3 an hour doesn't appeal to a lot of people.
Oh yeah, it was actually $3 an hour.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I don't think a lot of people calculate that.
No, yeah. If any
I mean-
grad students are listening, figure out on average how many hours you're spending in the lab every week, and then take your income and figure out what your hourly wage is.
Well, some people don't even get one.
Oh man, that's sad.
Yeah, but you left with a bang,
I left with a bang.
and it's
Literally.
still ongoing.
Oh yeah.
But that's on your own doing. We'll cover that some other time, I think.
Yeah, it'll come up. But I left on my own terms, and I have been conducting an elaborate revenge plan.
And no regrets.
No regrets, also on my own terms. Some people say that I have lasting psychological issues because for some reason I can't let go, but I think those people are full of shit.
And for our listeners there, when he said let go, he used the quotes with his fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Every so often we'll do something like that too. Just, yeah, we're learning.
Yeah. I guess, Sean, you're, so we're working on that project right now.
Yeah, and it's ongoing, and we'll probably be discussing it and using this as, I don't know, a notebook of sorts
Mm-hmm.
to keep our ideas in order.
Yeah.
Because we'll just be randomly sitting around, and it could be like 2 a.m. and someone could text like, "Hey, like, what do you think of this idea of one of the characters being murdered in an airport?" It could be anything.
Yeah, or more along the lines of like, what do you think of this idea of a Lars and the Real Girl type plot line where a character becomes obsessed with a body pillow that he's created?
I was gonna go there. I just didn't know if you wanted to.
I'm totally
put it out
fine.
there right
I'm
now.
completely okay with it.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and these plot lines are oftentimes we kind of like take them from our own lives.
And it might be really hard for some people to picture them in a story, but I think when we actually do film these, they'll be amazing.
I hope so.
Like, I can picture the scenes in my head and how they go.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, bringing that to reality is obviously difficult, but it's something you
Yeah,
have to
that
try
is
doing, you know?
like that's something I've always I've been writing this for a few weeks now, and I hope to have it semi done by the end of the summer. But
6 episodes?
it's gonna be a 6-episode first season.
Yeah.
And what worries me about it is that I don't have any production experience.
Right.
Like, I know how to write, and like write scripts and like figure out plot lines and to some extent like write a good character, but I don't know like all the production elements that go into creating a TV show.
Yeah.
So that for me that's the intimidating part.
Yeah, and I think, but sometimes that's a good thing because you go in with no creative boundaries. Because sometimes when you know how a TV show is supposed to go, then you get caught in that like trap of following the rules that everyone else follows.
Making it logically consistent.
Yeah.
That's a real trap.
And I'm obviously trying to like improve my editing and filming skills constantly, so that'll be part of it.
Yeah.
I'm also like making daily videos.
Yep.
I probably won't do it today. Maybe I will.
Oh, yeah.
If we go outside, it's
still only 11:40.
Yeah, it's 20 to 12. 11:40 p.m.
So we'll probably still go outside.
Maybe make a short video, but we'll cover that some other time, I think.
Yeah. What was the most recent plotline that we came up with? That was a dog. If anyone heard that, that was a dog.
Yeah, Abdul's dog is here.
My dog is here.
She's very upset. I don't know where she is.
She's just laying on the ground over there.
Oh,
that was a snore.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Maybe it was can't see her in any cameras.
That's okay. We'll put
One
a
of the
picture.
recent plot lines. Oh, we had a great series finale, but I don't know.
We can. I don't care.
We just throw these out there because
Yeah.
you know what? We're gonna be throwing out like 99 ideas, and one of them will be put in the show.
Yeah, we got 99 ideas, and a feasible plot line is not one of them.
I think it was. Speaking of the attachment to the Lars and the real doll, real girl,
Lars
doll.
and the real girl.
I don't know if it's real girl or real doll.
It's real girl, but it's about a real doll.
Yeah. Okay. Abdul's growing obsession with the doll as he becomes more and more insane, but he's also making it more and more sentient because this becomes his project instead of doing his actual PhD project.
Yeah, so that's a season 2 arc. It's
Yeah.
kind of.
It's at the end of season 2, isn't it?
It's at the end of season
because
2.
we already have the end of season 1.
Season 1 ends with the university losing its accreditation.
Yeah, that's right. That's great. Yeah, and then everyone is it's just a free for all after that.
Yeah.
So season 2 is a bit of one of those loose. But I don't know why we're talking about season 2 since we don't have season 1. But anyways, at the end of season 2...
We had a really funny idea for a plot line from a tweet that I made where I posted a picture of a
bodysuit.
It's a
onesie.
It's a onesie.
For like sleeping, a red onesie. You know, we'll throw a picture up for our viewers.
Yeah, that I stuffed full of pillows so that it had some...
It doesn't have a head.
It doesn't have a head or...
hands or feet.
But I put hands on it.
Okay, so anyways, Abdul's growing obsession with this thing.
In real life, I'm not that obsessed
No,
with it.
well, we don't know. But as the plot develops, it comes down to a point where some reason we're in South America, possibly at an airport, on a landing strip, and Abdul has to make the decision between taking me on the plane before we get shot or his body pillow. And he has a real tough time deciding. We won't give away the ending.
Who I decide to take with me.
Who gets murdered, the body pillow or the other main character?
But that's the thing, is
But
it's hard to it's gonna be a challenge for me to decide because I've been working to bring this automaton to life.
And possibly it had become sentient and no one has realized.
Yeah, because I programmed it with AI.
Yeah. So, story shortened, people are going to feel for this thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Long story short.
Hopefully less than they feel for my character.
Well.
I mean, we could always run a vote. Who should die? Body pillow? Oh, and also, everyone refers to him as body pillow as well as Abdul. He fully acknowledges that it's a body pillow, even though
even though I have a serious emotional attachment to it.
So, I think that's probably going to be the ending of season 2, but there are no season 2 episodes developed yet.
That is the only arc. That was a plot line that we thought of that wouldn't fit anywhere in season 1.
It doesn't fit in season 1, and I don't think it even exists in season 1. Or maybe it comes up.
No, I think it doesn't come up until season 2 because there's just
because
so
at the end of
much.
season 1, you don't get the girl.
Yeah, at the end of season 1, I don't get the girl.
It's one of those
Spoiler
stories. It's one of those.
Yeah, that is
The major plot line here.
I like that a lot. Like
Yeah.
that there's a huge arc of like my romantic evolution in this TV show. And then it leads to no kind of resolution.
Well, yeah, that's the way it's got to go. That's the way TV is now.
That's the way real life is.
Yeah, you don't always get the girl. Well, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed our podcast.
Oh, man.
A little hit of reality, but I think you'll be here next week to hear what we have to say.
Yeah.
Got any last words?
I guess thanks for listening, and if you guys enjoyed this, go to iTunes, rate us, review.
Subscribe to our YouTube if you like watching videos.
Yeah, subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter. There will definitely be more episodes coming out, and unless me and Sean
haven't
have
picked a day yet, but maybe it'll be the same day this one came out.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Maybe we'll do it Netflix style. All episodes will come out at the exact same time. Yeah, barring me and Sean having an enormous falling out.
Yeah. Or one of us disappearing suddenly.
Yeah, or dying.
Anyways, thanks for listening. We'll see you later.